Okay, in this video, first we're going to start talking about what NPR means. I think this is called the following factorial, but I'm not exactly sure. I was searching around for it. A lot of books just don't mention a name for it. So we're going to just, first of all, say what this means. Now, there is a formula for it, but I want to work out some examples first. So the first thing I'm going to do is make a little mini example here. So we're going to figure out what 6p4 is. And that's actually the number of permutations that you can have while choosing from 6 objects, and you're putting them into 4 different places. So it's going to be 4 different places, and I have 6 objects to choose from. So in this spot, I have 6 choices. But in this spot, I have 5 choices. And this spot, 4 choices. And the last spot, only 3 choices because I've chosen all the other things. And then the total number of ways that I can do that is by multiplying them all together. And I get 6 times 5 is 30, times 4 is 120, times 3 is 360, I think. Yeah, so this is the number of spaces that you use, and this is the total number of objects you can choose from. It's the number of ways you can rearrange 6 objects into 5 or 4 spaces. That's what it means. In fact, I'll write that down right here. Okay. So NPR, maybe we can call it the following factorial, is the number of ways to arrange. Remember, arrangement is where the order matters. If you change the order, it's a different arrangement. It's a different permutation. It's a different element. So the number of ways to arrange n different objects, where a different order is considered a different element. So the number of ways to arrange n different objects in r different spots, in r different places. So that's what that means. And now, finally, to the formula. I don't like using the formula because I just remember, okay, use 4 spots, start with 6, and count down until I'm done. That's actually what I think you should use, but we'll write the formula as well. So that formula is n factorial divided by n minus r factorial. Now, you cannot distribute the factorial. That doesn't work out, so don't do that. It does come out to be the same thing, but there is your formula. I'll do one more example. I think the best thing to do is to start with this and say, oh, there are 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then start from 6 and multiply down until you run out of spaces, okay? 11p3, well, that's going to be 3 spaces. So it's a 1, 2, 3, and I have how many choices to fill the first space? If I'm choosing from 11 different objects, well, I have 11. But then in the next space, I have 10. And then in the last space, I have 9. So that would be 110 times 9. And that's just 990. So there we go. That's it for that. That's how you use NPR. That counts the number of ways to rearrange or to arrange n different objects into r different spots or r different spaces. So that's what I'm going to say for that. And then I'm going to tell you something else. I'll tell you what the combination, the choosing function, and it's combination. So this is the following factorial. This is going to be combinations. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change some stuff. So let's see. We're going to look at a different example. So this is pretty much, you know what? I'll just put it in a different video. That's the NPR part. That's still permutations. But next we're going to look at how to rearrange the letters in a word that have repeated letters. Oh, ho, ho, ho.